What is up, everybody on YouTube? So I know I posted a video just a couple days ago, but I feel like now's the perfect time to at least do some kind of review. This isn't necessarily parts for any of the bikes, but it is a valuable, needed device. I've got a Sena bicycle helmet, and I'd say it's pretty great. I love mine. Got a couple little dirty spots I gotta clean up, but it has been phenomenal. No issues out of it at all. The company was great. Communication was great. This is essentially what I would say a smart helmet in a way. They've got different levels. So Sena specializes in making helmets. They do bicycle helmets, motorcycle helmets, racing helmets for cars, everything. But all of it specializes in having communications. So for the bicycles, they've got one right here and one right here, a speaker. So once it sits on you and is connected, it'll connect Bluetooth to your phone. And put my hair back a little bit. The speaker's output's right here, so it's not in your ear, but it's allowing the sound to go, to your ears, so that way you can hear whether you're playing music, talking on the phone, or all that, but you can still hear around you. So perfect. And then with talking on the phone, it also has, of course, the microphone right there. I think it's 2 microphones right there to get you better sound, but it cuts out the wind. So I tried it out on a bike ride during the summer. When I first got it and started testing it out, I was talking to a buddy of mine on the phone, and we're just chit-chatting, and it was on actually this bike. It's brand new. It has the Shimano Claris gearing, and I think the cable was stretching on me. Brand new, it's still adjusting, and it jumped to gear, and I'm like, oh shit. And my buddy's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I jumped to gear on my bike. I was like, I'm just gonna have to ride it up to the bike shop on this ride and have them adjusted a little bit. It's like, what? On your bike? You're on your bike? And I told him, about this helmet. He's like, dude, I can't hear any wind. It's like, I hear very, very little wind. Like, it sounds like you're outside, just because, outside noise, but very, very little wind. So that's awesome. I've also recorded a Snapchat while riding in a park and listened to the playback of it to see for myself. And yeah, very, very little wind. So that's really nice. But you connect this by downloading an app to your phone, iPhone, Android, whatever. Use the Sena app. Connects Bluetooth. From there, you can turn on the tail lights. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't exactly turn it on right now. But you have kind of 3 settings, I think. I think there's just solid, and then a day and a night, so they'll kind of change how they strobe and the brightness. But it's these 2 red guys there, and they're reflective, so that'll help pop out as well. You got your charging point here. They give you it's a type C. I don't have the cable handy, it's plugged in all the way over there, but they give you an angled end, and it's a pretty long cable. I accidentally ordered a second one when I ordered this, so I've got 2, so that was very handy for me to do that. There's plenty of room up top if you would like to put a sticky GoPro mount on it. I haven't yet, but I think I'm going to. So there is that. You've also got 3 buttons on the back: positive, negative, you know, increase volume, lower the volume. And then I think this is like a pause and play, or answer the phone, hang up the phone, and all that. So I'm not gonna turn it on or anything because it's gonna mess with the video. But you just pause it or volume up and center, hold it for 2 seconds, it'll connect and you'll hear it. As long as you've set up your phone before, it auto connects, which is a really great feature. It does have the adjustable dial thing out to adjust your helmet size. So really great. A little chin pad to help protect some padding, and really nice adjusters right there. That's pretty much it on the helmet on showing wise. They have it in this, I don't know what they're calling this color. I think they're calling it gray. It has like a bluish hue, which it looks like I can see it on my phone. It's kind of a bluish hue. But there's also a white. I'll order this blue thinking if I get it dirty, it's not going to get as dirty as white. The other really nice thing is when you set this up on the app, if a buddy of yours that you're riding with has a Sena helmet, you can both open up your app, scan a QR code, you're linked up. I don't remember the distance. It's a pretty good distance, but you can kind of be staggered in like a group ride, and you can just talk like I am now, and you can hear them perfectly. You're not having to raise your voice and yell to the person beside you at all. So you're able to communicate and have an intercom system, which is really nice. I haven't got to try that yet. One of our friends that I currently ride with, she's actually about to purchase one, so hopefully get to try that out soon. But that is a great feature to have, especially as I'm thinking about purchasing one actually for her daughter that I am possibly going to be training to race in high school. So really great for us to communicate while on our training rides. So overall, the helmet's great. It's comfortable. It is probably the most comfortable helmet I've had. These are just like any other helmet. You can pull the padding out and wash it, and actually order new ones from the company if you so desire. So these are just like any other bike helmet where they expire. I'm not going to toss my helmet by that date, especially when they're this pricey. This is just the basic one. I want to say it's US dollar. It's like $139.99, so 140 bucks. When you think about it, with all that technology in it, it's not terrible. Especially have that light in the back. And to me, I like music when I ride, but I don't want anything in my ears. So this was the perfect solution. And just to know if, you know, my family knows when I ride because of the Garmin, it'll send them a text. But if there's some kind of emergency and they need to call me, I like having the fact I can go back there, push a button, answer it, and I can communicate with them. So that's a great thing to know that I can do that. There's about 3 or 4 different versions of this helmet. If you go one up, I want to say it's about 240, so it's another 100 bucks. You get the same features. I want to say the same color. Well, no, because there's a black. I know there's black. I don't know about the other colors, but you have to connect your phone. But then you get on the side of the helmet, the buttons are there instead of back here, I believe, and it has Alexa made into it. So that's a cool feature. You still have to have your phone connected to it to be able to use it. So that's really nice. I thought about getting that one. Like, you know what? Don't even know how these helmets are. Let me just get the lower end one and try it out. I don't know if 100 extra bucks is worth it for having the Amazon Alexa made in. It'd be kind of cool just to talk to it and tell her, play this music, play that, or call this person, you know, or be able to add stuff to my lists, because I use her for the shopping lists on my phone. So that's kind of cool feature. Kind of up to you on that. I think that's the only feature that is different. I believe it's that, and I think you get a little bit farther distance on intercom, I think. But other than that, I don't see an extra $100 being worth it. But, and then up from there, all of them have the Alexa made in, and then they change some stuff into it. But I know one of them has a Harman speakers into it. I'm honestly fine with these. These push out enough, or loud enough, I can still hear the traffic, which is perfect. So if you're looking at getting a new helmet, kind of a smart helmet, and or you just want to be able to listen to music and not have anything in your ears and still feel safe, this helmet is the perfect helmet. I highly suggest it. I believe they sell on Amazon. I bought mine from the from their website directly. It's great. I wanna say shipping was free. The taxes and fees kind of made it taxes and fees didn't make it totally $150. I accidentally ordered an extra charging cable, but that was like $6, and I wasn't mad about that. I can use more Type-C cables around the house. But helmet, taxes, and the extra cable made about $150, so not terrible at all. Pretty great deal. Shipping, once they were a little bit slow processing the order. It took them about half a week, but then once they processed it and shipped it out, it took 3 days maybe to get to the house. So they were pretty spot on it. Customer service was great. I had actually messaged them just out of curiosity, wondering what's going on with the helmet. You know, I haven't heard anything in almost a week after I placed the order, and they actually apologized, saying we all of a sudden got slammed. Your order is top of the list now. It's priority. We're gonna get it pulled and sent out. I said we're actually having to make some more helmets, so you're getting one fresh off the line. And of course I wasn't even asking to get moved up or anything. I was just curious, you know, how long is the processing time. But that was great that they're getting a lot of business, and just the fact that they care, they apologized on that, so that was great. And especially with them making this, I got this right off the line. It was kind of made to order at that point. That was kind of cool. But I highly suggest this helmet. 5 out of 5 stars. So if you see one, snag it. They only have medium and large, though. They do not have smalls. So their medium, they go by 54 to 58 centimeter. So keep that in mind when you're looking. If you need a small helmet, it will not fit. There's been a couple other companies that make some just like Sena, but Sena had the best bang for the buck on it. So that's what I went with. Like I said, if a friend of mine's a small and it doesn't really fit her when her hair is down, but she can put her hair in a bun and it fits great, and it's actually a pretty good tight fit. So if you wear a small helmet, it's not gonna fit. But just so you know, again, the medium that they clarify as a medium is a 54 to 58 centimeter. And that's at least the base model. If you go up in packages, they may offer a small. I haven't looked that far into it, mainly because I don't wear a small. But yeah, there's the review on that. I love it. It's great. I've already had maybe 10 rides with it. and it's great. Road and mountain bike. I've rode both with the helmet, and it's been phenomenal. I can hear the traffic. I can hear people, coming up on my left, give me a coming up on your left or your right, know that they're coming around me. And I can hear the nature and everything when I'm on the mountain bike. So it's perfect. It's definitely loud enough to hear, but since it's not in my ear, I can still hear everything else. So very much perfect. Battery, I charge it after every ride, but the battery life is great. I think it actually tells you, the battery life on your phone through its app once it's connected. And I could probably do, of course it depends on how long your rides are. I've been doing on road at least 2.5 hour rides. I could probably do 2 or 3 of those before I need to charge this. And that's with the tail light set to day for the whole ride and music playing for the whole ride. So I'd say that's pretty good battery life. If you're doing a full 100 mile here in Wichita for hotter than hell, I imagine you can get the whole way with this. Even then, you could probably turn your tail light off. With how many bike riders there are for that here. So I'd say you probably get a full 100 miles, whole 8 hours out of it. It'd be pretty good with this helmet. But thanks for watching. That's about it for this review. Subscribe if you want to see more of the builds from my Ridley, more with the Specialized. At least we'll probably do some changes on that. I have ordered L2, their R9 is what I ordered. So I think the levers are carbon on the R9s. Ordered those shifters with the front brazed on derailleur and a rear derailleur for the Ridley. So those should be here, I don't know. They're in they're in China, so it may take a month or so. And then I ordered a shiny new 12-speed, I think it's a 32 tooth cassette to go on the Ridley as well. I believe that's actually shipping out to Fort Worth, so I should get that in a couple days. Don't have any wheels to put it on yet, but I want to go ahead and get it. I got it at a great deal. It was on a winter sale, so ordered that. So yeah, nothing new with the Specialized yet. Kind of been throwing the money at the Ridley. So there's that. But this has been going great. I feel like I need to get a few rides more into it before I can fully review it. And I say that also because it's still needing tuned. Buddy of mine in my local shop has said that the Cloris series of the Specialized is finicky to get it tuned in nice and finely. And I've been having issues with that, with the shifting. It'd be good for a ride, and then the next ride, it's out of whack a little bit. So then I send it in, and they're more than glad to tune it. So I had my last ride, small ride, Christmas ride, wasn't going much, even in distance or speed, but it was shifting pretty great. So hopefully the next ride, once it warms up again, will be great for this. And then we've got this bike. I'm a little messy in here. This is a storage room. The 06 Trek. We're gonna do some more with that. Don't know what exactly I'm doing to it yet. I just had new cabling and housings ran, so I definitely need to ride it to let it do its thing, let the cable stretch and get it adjusted. But yeah, this is about a 2006 model. I haven't had it this whole life. Buddy of mine got it brand new and then just gave it to me when he upgraded. But it's set up for time trials. It's got profile design, Iron Man arms, bars. I don't know if it came with those. I feel like he added those to it. But everything's pretty much set. I think I'm going to adjust the back though for the braking. It's just because the back has a lot of throw and the front's like right there. So I may adjust that. It needs tires and brakes, but other than that, that one's good. It'll be ready to ride. And then we've got the GT mountain bike. I will definitely be doing some stuff with that. I think the last time I rode, it needed to go in to get some adjustments, but that's been a couple months. And also I have a flat. I picked up a thorn somewhere, and actually I think I see the thorn in it right now. So definitely got that. It needs new tires, so I'm gonna get some different tires for it and do a review on them. I haven't done anything to this bike at all. This is straight from factory. But yeah, we will, so far it's a great bike though. I will say that. The customer service from GT. Cannondale owns GT now, actually. So props to the Cannondale GT customer service. They are amazing. I've already had a talk to them, which we'll put in a video dedicated to the GT. But yeah, lots of reviews and more videos to come. So subscribe if you like this stuff, and thanks for watching.